We thought this would be the week everything came together, but instead it felt like it all fell apart. Today, we're sharing the setbacks, the lessons, and the unexpected good that came out of it all. Plus, there's some really exciting news waiting at the end. We have some very good news. Drum roll, please. We're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers building our dream as we turn this old watermill into our very first home, not on wheels. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin.
Good morning. We got a big day ahead. You ready, babes?
We've had a few things holding us back, and today we're gonna share them and we're gonna tackle some, so let's get the day started.
We've been waiting for some things to arrive, so we're gonna go down to town, go down to the coast, and pick them up.
Before we go, we have to do something else very important first, and that is testing out two of the colors that we chose for the interior of the watermill.
Tom!
Tom sleeping on the job.
We're going in the mill.
He's smiling.
We're going in the mill. Look at those little toes. Look at those little toes.
He's got bunny feet. The other day when we had them mix these paints for us, it was pretty cool to see them like custom make them right in front of us at the store. Also, don't mind my weird crimpy hair.
It's very crimpy.
Yeah, it's been braided and bunned, and anyway, today we're hoping to swim into the ocean. Every time we go down to the coast, we say it's our duty to visit the beach when we're down there, so we're bringing our bathing suits.
Into the mill.
Into the mill we go.
Welcome to the bedroom.
The bedroom. Let's paint like where our beds will go, yeah?
Here, just paint on the headboard.
Yeah, let's paint the headboard. Ooh. And now I'm gonna tie back my hair because I feel very self-conscious about my crimpiness. Much better. The paint names aren't quite as exciting as they are in the States. Like, I could imagine this one being called like vanilla ice cream. But anyway, the color is CR40141. And this one is CR40161. All right, so Brittany opening paint cans.
Did you shake it first? Hold that top. Gotta do it over the shoulder.
This is one dance Drew's better at than me. Okay, that's good?
Yep, shake the other one while you're at it.
Oh.
Stick it on your side of the bed.
So you can protect me from any invasions coming in the front door.
From the intruders.
Ooh, I like this one a lot. We were going for like a neutral cream. Yeah?
Yeah,
Right?
something that's nice and light.
I love this.
Uplifts the room.
Yeah.
Brings out the light and makes it feel like a bigger space than making it small, how a dark room would or a dark ceiling might.
And we kind of want to paint the same color everywhere. And then in the future, if we're feeling creative and wild, like we want to paint a room pink or lavender, who knows? We can do that later. But let's just get things to a basic level.
That's pretty nice. To give you guys a little bit of an idea, this was just white primer that we put around the switches, so you can kind of tell the difference between the two.
You can sort of tell the difference here, right? Maybe? Time for paint number 2. Ooh, I kind of like this one. It seems a little cheerier. Let's see. This one had a little bit more of a rose blushness to it, which, I'm actually liking a lot.
Has a little more warmth to it.
Yeah, like a little bit less of a yellow, right?
Yeah, when you step back, you can see the difference.
Should I paint more? Obviously, I like this one. I just want to paint the whole wall now.
Keep going.
Ooh, wow, that's confusing.
It's nice and light.
Yeah. I really can't say that that helps. What do you guys think? I feel like if we let them dry over the next couple of hours, the color might change even more. So how about we go run our errands, we come back.
We'll be back.
Yeah, and let's see if that's made a difference.
We'll be back. Well guys, as we walked downstairs, we said, why don't we put one more dab on this wall in the living room because there's so much more light reflecting in here.
You can see the color difference a little bit better. A little more yellow, a little more blush, right? Last I was leaning a little bit, I've gone back and forth, who am I kidding? But I think I like this one, a little bit more blush.
Make like a big square going into the light too.
Okay.
That's gonna be a big wall to paint.
Oh my, I'm splashing. I'm also wearing one of my favorite dresses. So this is not my chosen painting attire. Thank you, merino wool. Guys, also, I just want to pick a color and move in. So, if you're feeling one way or another, babes, I'm all about it. I am here to support your preferences if you feel very strongly, because, I mean, I could be happy with both. I'm picky and I'm not picky.
And right now, timeliness is of the essence. We have to make some quick decisions because there's a lot to do still on our project. And the good news is that we renewed our building permit for a few more months, which means that we have a deadline that we gotta stick to. So quick decisions are key now. And I think I'm liking that paint on the right.
Yeah, me too. But I want to go off of what you were saying. Yes, very exciting that we got our building permit renewed. Exciting to share that with you guys. We're allowed to get it renewed like twice. But yes, this was the last 6-month extension. But along with that, a huge thing that has been holding us back that we actually think we could be done by now if it wasn't for the fact that we had been waiting for weeks for a specific contractor to commit to plastering the outside using fiberglass, which is what we wanted to use specifically to prevent cracking in this environment, and also for microcement. But we only found one professional capable of doing microcement in this part of Portugal. And anyway, we were waiting for literal weeks to hear back from him, and we heard back.
He had committed about 5 weeks in advance to a specific date in September, and that date came. We were out at the beach on a Sunday night at 6 p.m. and received a message and said, sorry, due to unforeseen circumstances, yada, 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 we won't be coming on Monday. And we were just like, what? Like, we've committed to this, and that really stuck us in a big pickle.
So here we are. We thought we had an answer to our flooring, to our plastering on the exterior of the new brick portion.
Oh, careful with that paintbrush. As well as building our bathroom upstairs and our lower bathroom. It was just like a complete solution to a big part of our puzzle.
So thankfully we could extend our building permit now until January, if you guys are wondering. But we still have a big question mark for a few things. We'll continue on with this. Let's go
wash this around and finish our paint spot.
Yeah, if you step back there, can you tell a difference? Because I really can't. I'm happy with either one.
What do you guys think? Number 1 on the left, number 2 on the right.
And we will return at the end of the day to see if that makes a difference.
Especially when that light spot isn't on the wall there and is moved away due to the sun.
Bye, Watermill. See you in a little bit. Whoa.
Got a tight driveway.
This is how we get out of here.
No 2-wheel car can get out of here, so thank goodness Nancy has 4x4.
That's right. Because we all know how this part of the road goes. Bye, kitties. I just want to follow up with what we were saying inside of the mill, that when people cancel on us or they drag us along and extend our timeline out longer than we hoped or expected, it makes it hard for us behind the scenes, because then we do struggle and we want to have answers, and we really look forward to like the big transformations of the mill when it really starts to look like our home. And part of that was the plastering and the flooring, you know, and the turret bathroom. So when all of that fell through with one person, to be quite honest, we had a really hard time. And so it makes it hard at times creating content when things aren't always going as we had planned. But as the reoccurring lesson goes, be patient, believe in the best possible outcome, and we will get there. We are getting there. We have made huge progress, and we just have to remind ourselves of that. Anything to add?
And we just really like sharing our joy and light with you guys when we're feeling bubbly and positive and things are progressing forward with our build. And when we're feeling down, just know that your comments really uplift us. So thank you guys to any of you guys who've left those truly sincere and comments that motivate and encourage us, because we need it too.
Pretty special.
But like any mountain, we know there's going to be challenges along the adventure to get there, and upward and onwards as we complete the mill and hopefully get moved in sooner than later.
Upwards and downwards, because now we're traveling down the mountain. We have some packages to pick up.
Wait. But we're taking them to the market first, because we really want to get to the market, because it closes at
noon.
2 p.m.
Oh, 2?
It closes at 2 till 5, and if we don't make it in time, we totally miss the market. Then we'll pick up our packages, then we'll go pick up the really big thing that we're waiting on that Ferg also needs to.
Are we going to the beach? Because I wore my bathing suit. I guess
we always pack a bathing suit.
always. All right, we'll see what happens, right? Let's just see how it unfolds and enjoy the ride. Hold your breath and make a wish.
When you wish upon a star.
There was a small break in that tunnel.
If you found yourself wishing for the most reliable, durable, and smart adventure companion, besides Mr. Adventure he's taken, then your wish has come true with the Suunto Vertical 2, an advanced multi-sport GPS smartwatch that is designed for demanding outdoor adventures and expeditions, and your everyday adventures too. I love how well it fits on my wrist. This is the small/medium size. It clicks right into the rubber band, which is such nice material, especially if you're on a sweaty adventure. It's excellent for running. But truly, this watch is a total powerhouse. For your bigger multi-day adventures, you get 65 hours of GPS tracking. Or if you just want regular use, you get 20 days without having to recharge it, so you don't have any battery anxiety, and it's also tested against military standards. How do I get you to see this display? Look at how incredible it is. It's so bright and easy to read, even in daylight. They actually upgraded it to a 1.5-inch AMOLED screen. How cool is this compass too? You can even customize the colors. So be sure to click on our link below so you can check out the Suunto Vertical 2, and you can make plans to take it on all of your greatest adventures that still have yet to be. Speaking of adventures, let's get back to the show. Boop. We know that a lot of you really enjoyed coming to the market with us when we went and renewed our visas. So we've been wanting to go to this market for years. 2.5 years now.
This is the Portimão Municipal Market.
Yep, we're so excited to go in there and see what there is to find. I'm gonna guess a lot of fresh veggies. I don't know if we'll be able to get meat because we have some other plans for the day, but we did bring a cooler.
We are prepared.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As we made our way from the blue floor of the seafood section, we then crossed into the land of the bread-colored things. As part of my healing journey with food, I actually don't eat any gluten or any refined sugars, but Drew, very happily waving over here at the king of homemade bread, likes to brag kindly about the fact that he can literally eat anything and feel fine. Lucky him, but I do sort of enjoy living vicariously through him and his fun bread, pastry, and other glutinous choices. Something that's very important to Drew and I is sourcing our meat from the butcher. We have a great butcher up in the mountains, but they have very limited options, mostly pork. So down here, we've been very pleased to find they actually have like chicken espetadas and chicken hamburgers.
Several of our neighbors up in our community have said, come down to this market and get some of the really good meat that they offer.
Very farm fresh.
But can we stop to smell the flowers?
Oh, we always stop to smell the flowers. It's hard to know who you buy your produce from. There's so many options. And like, these look nice.
Yeah, the colors are so vibrant. Bom dia.
There might be things we can't control with our home renovation, but we're not just restoring a ruin. Living in one spot has given us the chance to restore ourselves and our bodies in a new way too. For me, focusing on foods rich in potassium and magnesium has been helping tremendously with my hormone imbalances. I also see an herbal hormonalist on the regular to help with this too. And she has me doing regular hair mineral analyses to help make sure that all my minerals are in check too. So if you're not feeling 100%, I really hope that you can find someone who can help you get there. You are worth it. We were very grateful to have finally made it to this market. Along with spending 12 euros on fruit and veg, we picked up 32 euros worth of meat, 4 chicken burgers, 3 turkey skewers, 2 very large sirloin steaks, and 2 large chicken breasts. Not bad, I think. Bringing the cooler is key. I'm glad we did that. We're not being held back anymore from going to that market for the first time. Once you go once, it's easier to return. Were they trying out paint colors too? Where are we? We're
It does let you go.
stuck in high rises.
Trying to go get our propane tanks refilled at the gas station.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what we're looking for. Recently in the comments, I saw somebody ask, what do you guys do in a normal day? And, well, this is sort of a normal day for us. We try out some new paint colors on the mill. We go to the market to get our groceries. We gotta refill our gas tanks. We gotta pick up our packages. And it's funny because our normal days are somewhat of a show that you guys get to enjoy along with us. But what we try to do with our show is truly just give you a very authentic experience of what it's like to be Drew and Brittany, Mr. and Mrs. Adventure. And I guess the thing that's different about us is that we try and weave in a bit of joy, a bit of, you know, joie de vie in our everyday normal lives, because that's what makes us excited to wake up every single day. We can trust ourselves to know that we are going to pursue our adventure of life, those things that make us come alive, no matter what day it is, no matter how normal it might seem, which is why we are wearing our bathing suits, whether or not we know for sure we're going to get to the beach, but we have hope that today we're going to get to do something we absolutely love, on top of already getting to do what we love, which is share our lives with you. So maybe that helps answer it. Our normal lives aren't maybe so normal, and that's how we like it. So if there's an unusually adventurous way that you can enjoy your normal day today, try and just weave that in a little bit, because man, does it make life a joy to live and share. Oh, that must mean that we got new gas tanks.
Well, they only had one of the 2 blue tanks of propane that I needed, so we'll have to go to another store.
And the adventure continues.
Just the way it is.
Packages.
Let me get that for you.
Thank you. Whoa. Oh,
Go, 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 go.
Graceful. Hopefully they're hardy items.
Well, we're feeling kind of stuck on our flooring, and I thought I'd ask an expert. So you do epoxy flooring, and we were really wanting polished cement, but our concrete, as I had mentioned to you before, is too sandy. So we were wondering, would epoxy flooring be a good option to put across the whole floor instead of tile? And how hard would that be to do? Because we'd obviously need to fill some cracks and then put like a base down and then the epoxy on it. Good idea or bad idea?
I mean, people do it. It's not common in like living rooms. It's more like something you see in a basement a lot of times.
Yeah, like in your basement.
Yeah.
I don't really want like a solid gray or any color like that I'm used to seeing in garages or basements, but just like a self-leveling, looks like normal concrete.
So you're kind of describing what would be like an overlayment.
Okay.
And a lot of them are actually kind of polishable. You could lightly polish it.
Snack. To round off our conversation though about flooring, that truly has been a huge question mark that has been holding us back, especially now that our microcement guy has bailed. But speaking with Skipper, now let's see if we can get a self-leveling cementatious underlayment that might be a simple solution. Otherwise, we're just going to stick with tile. But if anybody happens to know of a cementatious underlayment, those are the terms Skip gave us.
A product that's available here in Europe.
Let us
Specifically,
know.
we can get to Portugal. Let us know.
Yeah. Whenever I felt stuck in life, in my mind, in my body, or literally stuck on a decision and I just can't seem to find an answer or make my way out on my own, reaching out for help or at least sharing my struggles and stuckness frustration with someone, that has always seemed to help lessen the burden. I have not always been good at the asking for help part, but I've learned through experience that it really is the only way. People are put in our lives for a reason, and we need each other just as much as we need our own selves to recognize and accept that. And when we have our burdens and lives to share with one another, life truly becomes easier and more fun to laugh off the hard stuff. Next stop, the beach. Let's go.
Oh, your door's open.
Thanks. And when all else fails, heading to the beach to see the vastness of the horizon and breathing in the fresh ocean air on the edge of the earth. Or at least that's what it feels like.
Incredible.
You can't go wrong.
Normally we take you in a little hole underneath the castle, but that's gonna have to wait for a future adventure.
I bet you could go kiting in this.
I sure could be kite surfing right now.
Finally get my crimpy hair wet.
Ooh, that's refreshing.
I'm alive. That's how I've trained myself to embrace cold water. It is just another sensation. Ready? Now that we've gotten our mermaiding in, our mermanning, we can go pick up something that is also very good news. You guys might recall that we have been waiting for the glass for some of our doors and the windows that line our double back patio doors. Well, that glass is finally ready and we can go pick it up, and then Ferg and Drew can finally finish all of our windows and doors.
Because the factory actually was closed all of August and into September, and for us to get the order placed, there were delays and backups from all of that time period. So we've been waiting extra long and being extra patient.
There are the giant stork nests if you haven't seen them in our episodes yet. They really like the staple sign. And here we are again.
So this won't be our first rodeo.
Nope. Wow, so many shiny things. I have to say I'm pretty proud of us, going from having no idea where to get the glass for these windows when we first started out to having found this place, and now we're picking up the last pieces of our glass puzzle. Feels good to be on, well, almost the other side. But if anyone's wondering how we found our glass place, we just jumped in, Googled glass on Google Maps, and then went to everywhere that we could. So you just kind of got to throw yourself in the pot and swim around for a while till something floats.
Here, here, here. You wanna take this up?
You guys might remember that he was the same gentleman that helped us last time. He's so sweet and has such a beautiful smile. I'm so glad that he's helping us again. Remind me, qual é seu nome?
Gustavo. Gustavo.
Thank you, Gustavo. Gustavo.
I see your son every time.
Yeah.
Yes, new publication.
Yeah.
I see every time.
new boss. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. That's special. Obrigada.
We remember you well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your house.
Yeah.
Moshik, you know.
Sí.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Very, very beautiful.
Putting the little cork screws on to protect it. You assigned me a job, so these are all the little cork stickies. That's the bottom that goes on the glass, and then the protector so you can layer the glass and safely transport it.
We know that some of you guys mentioned using these little cork stickers as protectors for opening our windows so that they don't hit the walls, but they're not really a permanent solution. We have since gotten little rubber sticker thingies, at least for the time being, but we love your resourcefulness.
Rapido, rapido!
Nice. And we love using cork, the natural resource of the area, but these stickers just really work great as a temporary solution for being able to transport our glass safely.
Thank you, Gustavo. Yes. I see your son every time.
Yeah, you'll see you next time.
Okay. I wait. Okay?
All right. Bom dia. Bom trabalhar.
We just want to say an extra special thank you to Gustavo for all of your help and for your good energy. And he subscribed to our channel.
Yeah,
since
he
we
said he
saw
sees
him.
the notifications every time there's a new video. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification so that you get notified of when our videos publish,
It
just
really-
like Gustavo.
Yeah, it means so much to us to know that you've invested in us as much as we're invested in you guys. Like, we hope more than anything that sharing our lives with you uplifts you in some way, motivates you in some way, just brings a smile to your face, to your heart. And when you click that subscribe button, it definitely does that for us. So when we grow, we all grow. Wow, look at this glass.
Now that's a truckload of glass.
Whoa.
We just got 15 pieces.
Yeah, and that felt like a lot. But these are the last pieces of the puzzle, and we have not forgotten that we still have one very good piece of information to share with you. We have some very good news. And should we say it, or do we just wait? We say it.
Where are we going next, co-pilot?
Pizza night! I was like, I know it's a little early, but I could do it if you could do it.
You know, I feel like we've been running all around town. My stomach's growling. Let's go get some food.
The last thing I want to do when we get home is cook. Our cooler's still cold back there. The meat will be fresh.
The glass will be fine.
Yes.
Let's be impulsive and go get some pizza.
We're doing it. We're feeling crazy. With our trunk full of glass and a back seat fully stacked, we weren't gonna let anything hold us back from our heart's greatest desires that evening.
And do it. Okay, very good.
Served up with a smile.
Oh, how exciting. Obrigada.
Enjoy a pizza. Thank you. Bye.
We also love that two people who watch our channel were here and came up and started chatting with us. They bought property near here, so really love when that happens.
Ilya and Natalia, it was so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm so excited.
It smells
I'm hungry.
so good.
Is that your hungry son? You ready for dinner? Hi. Hi, good boy. Hi, kitties.
He's my favorite.
Hi, baby.
She's my favorite tonight, right now, in this moment. Because we're chilling.
Hi, sweetie.
We're chilling.
Hi, sweetie. Okay, Tom. Okay. I got you. Yes. Promise. Let's do it. Let's do the dinner thing. Okay. Oh my god, boy. He like.
He's gonna devour that.
Good boy.
So big a bites, Tom.
Tom, slow down. Slow down. And we're back. Come walk through the door.
I just really like the feel that these windows have done to the outside of the house.
Me too. And soon enough there will be glass right here. So come walk through the door frame for one last time.
I know it's a little rough. You gotta like take a giant step across here right now.
I know. But look at this. Last night Drew brought in all of the glass. So the pizza gave him all the strength that he needed. And this week, I'm sure, it'll be this week, pretty sure, this glass will be going into the door.
Actually, it'll be next week, but yes.
Oh, next week.
But I love seeing that this is what will complete that. Fingers crossed our measurements are right.
That's true.
Until it fits, well, just, yeah.
But we have two more very exciting pieces of information to share with you. One, let's share the paint. Because actually this morning, we had our really close friend Ralph, who was the original realtor of the Watermill. He's a huge part of how all of this was possible for us. Ooh. But he gave us the most brilliant idea as far as what color paint to use. Minimalist us was like, we have to pick one paint for the whole house, right? Let's just pick one and do the whole house the same color. But he's like, why wouldn't you do the living spaces, so like all down here in the more cream, a little bit more cheery color, and then do the slightly blush color upstairs. So I think that's what we're gonna do, 1 and 2. If you think that that's the best way forward, let us know in the comments below. But I think that's gonna be the plan.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so we got the paint covered, and now we need to reveal the most exciting news of all. So, you wanna put it on tripod?
Yeah, let's go.
Drum roll, please. So you know how bummed we were that our specific someone who was gonna plaster and do the flooring basically bailed on us last minute?
That was super frustrating. We're still trying to get over that, but the good news is we went back to our original Ukrainian team, and they're gonna be able to fully come through and do the method that we want for the outside plastering with the different layers that we'll explain in the plastering episode to come. They will be here in about 2 weeks, and our whole exterior of the house will transform. We'll be watertight for the fall, for the winter season, and we feel like that is something that we cannot wait to share with you guys.
So it's a huge relief. We're so grateful that our original team is able to come back and literally just in the nick of time before rainy season.
And while we still have our valid building permit.
Yes, so this is crunch time. Basically until January. I mean, it's always been crunch time. To be honest, it has not ended being crunch time, but it's especially crunch time now.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Deciding on the floors as well. So we picked up 1 bag of self-leveling stuff last night. We might experiment with it, or we might just say, never mind, let's just have our Ukrainian team do the tiles. Let's just do it. Because there comes a point where it's just like, how long do we want certain things to take?
You pick your battles, you pick the projects that you really want to deep dive into, like the windows and doors. We have so many hours into that right now.
And we're not sure we want many more projects to be as time consuming as that was, but.
Plus we need to have Nelson back with his excavator to help us shape some of the trenches on the outside for drainage. So there's a lot to come in the months ahead.
Yes.
We love sharing with you guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of our videos. It means the world to us, and we'll see you guys next episode.
If you made it this far, drop us a star in the comments. And if you're looking for another Mr. and Mrs. Adventure episode to enjoy, then we'll share the one right here from OG days. How about, do you want to go to Copenhagen with us?
Ooh, those travel episodes are really good.
Those were way before we even knew how to vlog. So much adventure to share with you all over the world, and right here in this exact spot. Every day is an adventure, no matter where you are. So we love you and we thank you. We'll see you soon.
See you.
Bye.
You guys are the best.